A scathing letter by the Sarasota city attorney is shedding light on a scarred relationship between his office and the city's police department. The letter accuses the department of ignoring a request to turn over thousands of dollars in settlements. SNN Local News 6 reporter Grant Boxleitner has more on this story.
Sarasota City Attorney Robert Fournier had some harsh words for the Sarasota Police Department in an 8-page memo. The letter addresses the department's initial refusal to turn over $13,000 for a settlement in a pair of forfeiture cases. In the memo, Fournier writes that jerking people around is something the police department appears to be very good at. The letter was addressed to Deputy City Manager Marlon Brown.
I thought everything had been completed, and to get that type of memo was obviously a huge shock to me.
Fournier also writes, we almost have to literally pry SPD's clutching fingers off the cash they seized before they will return any part of it. He calls it an ongoing problem and a big one. Brown says the department finally turned the money over shortly after he met with Acting Chief Lucius Bonner.
I made it very clear that I did not appreciate that this directive had not been met.
I just came from the police department and tried to get reaction from Chief Bonner about this letter, but we were told he's not available. I also tried to talk to the public information officer. He said no comment. Fournier also declined an interview request, but Brown says the city attorney and Bonner have met to discuss ways to foster better relations moving forward.
I set certain expectations in terms of how we conduct ourselves, and I hope that that this incident brings to the realization in the police department that we need to have better conduct.
Meanwhile, this letter comes as Sarasota City Police await the findings of an investigation into the alleged mishandling of an excessive force case that was caught on camera at the jail intake area. In Sarasota, Grant Boxleitner, SNN Local News 6.